Get ready to dive into a world where empires stand on the brink of war and terrible monsters tear at the fragile borderlands of men. The Adventurer-Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, or as we like to call it, Acts 2, is now live on Kickstarter. Acts 2 is the new edition of the acclaimed best-selling fantasy role-playing game. You'll find everything you need to enjoy epic fantasy campaigns with a sweeping scope. Whether you want to crawl through dungeons, experiment with alchemy, crossbreed monsters, run a merchant emporium, raise an undead legion, or even conquer an empire, Acts 2 supports your playstyle. Acts 2 integrates experience point mechanics, making campaign activities a seamless part of the core gameplay loop. Your character levels up in new and exciting ways each time you play, adding massive replayability to each of your adventures. Acts 2 offers 18 character classes, 378 spells, new combat mechanics, and so much more. Support Acts 2 on Kickstarter today.
Giant or somewhere in between. Round the table with your friends, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And if life ever knocks you down, your dice will surely turn around. Roll your stats, it's time to quest. Let's put your characters to the test.
Hello and welcome to Knocked Prone, a podcast of high crits, small fits, and varying wits. My name is Cade, and I'm the host and dungeon master of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I am joined here by the players to my left.
Mason playing Litsea.
Brooklyn playing Litsea.
Jameson playing Jack.
Danny playing Yui.
Caden playing Torinn.
Awesome. All right, so as last we left our adventurers, they escaped the hut of Mama Sherry. Mama Sherry, they had like this conversation, found out that Mama Sherry kind of raised Amulek and inadvertently kind of gave the party lots of information about Amulek. The party left, made camp for the night, ran into Nelson, who was beaming bright as ever as he had won the wild magic lottery with the money that the party had supplied him from gambling with them. Lakir took a watch and Jack took a watch, and so we're going to start that morning. Jack, you just finished taking your watch. It was kind of a little hectic after Nelson, like you had a hard time keeping your heart rate down a little bit. But yeah, you guys all wake up. It is a bright and early, beautiful morning. What are you up to?
First thing, so Lakir actually went to bed a little bit early, so he would wake up a little bit before everyone was finishing their rest. And when Litsea wakes up, she will see Lakir just hovering over her, a calm, serene smile on his face, but it just seems overall unsettling, like in the moment to wake up next to him. Anyway, and as you wake up, oh, hello, you're finally awake. I had some thoughts, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to just come and take a walk with me.
Similarly to me in real life, if you attempt to say a full sentence to me the first thing when I wake up, I'm not going to comprehend any of it. So I'm going to give you that like super squinty, like really angry look, like I can't open my eyes yet. What do you want from me?
Oh, I was just wanting to share some information. I'm getting the sense that I may have overstepped something. So, do you want just a second to yourself, then?
No, that's fine. We can do that now. I'll roll out of bed and are you going somewhere? Follow you?
Yeah, I'll basically just walk to the witch's hut. Not like too far, but just enough to where we're not going to be accidentally overheard.
Okay.
So I was reading through my father's biographies yesterday, and I came across some information that may have interest to you. I know you've had quite a bit of information handed to you about yourself the last little bit, but it seems that our fathers are closer than we realized. Your father and mine actually grew up together here at Mother Sherry's. They were both bodiless souls that escaped somehow. Anyway, I know it's quite a lot to process. I didn't want to know if we wanted to tell everyone, but I'll just keep that quiet for now. Jack may know the information, but I don't know if he'll know who who it refers to. So, I think this is between us until we make it otherwise.
At this point, nothing surprises me, so that doesn't come as too much of a shock to me. But I'm not sure what the benefits would be of keeping this a secret, but I agree with you, because you never know.
Well, I just didn't want you to, I know that people don't necessarily love the idea of my father and my connections with him, so I don't want the same to be put on you. But yes, if you feel the need to say, we can, but otherwise I don't think there's too importance. I did have the idea. Did you believe your father when he first was with us? Did you trust him?
I would say that at first I trusted him, but that trust was quickly lost. At this point, I have too many questions to be able to really say with a confidence whether I trust him or not, so it's safe to say I will have plenty of things to talk about next time we run into him.
Well, yes, and that's actually exactly why I was asking. Do you think, and maybe this would be something we'd have to test the waters on, but do you think he could be an ally to us? If he is as close to my father as these books say, he may be able to present some kind of undoing in my father's work.
Oh, absolutely. I think that he could be a very, very big hand in helping us overthrow your father. However, if we are going to utilize any of his knowledge, his power, his strength, I would feel no guilt, no remorse in doing that in a, for lack of a better term, manipulative fashion.
Controlled.
Controlled. Yes, you're right. That's a fantastic way to say that. Controlled fashion. So as to not give him the opportunity to betray us. To minimize that possibility as much as possible.
All right. I also think it goes without saying that this doubles down the importance of us eventually going through that portal we found. These books may lead us to something that, who knows, maybe my father's soul is still in the Shadowfell, and we just have to destroy part of him, and it'll be much easier than actually facing him directly. I don't know, but one can hope.
One can certainly hope.
Well, I think it's time that we start working on breakfast. Without Tess here, we will probably need to go hunting.
You're right. I'm gonna say it with a distant look in my eyes. Get a little misty-eyed. And then, awkwardly run away.
Roll me an investigation check, Litsea and Lakir.
For food?
No.
Oh.
I can provide food and water for up to 5 people every day, so.
Oh.
Me as well.
Well, you might want to let us know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What?
This is me letting you know.
What? Well, we have to tell Litsea that, Jameson.
I'm sorry!
Unnatural 20.
Nice. Okay.
14.
14? Okay, awesome. Well, Lakir, as Litsea runs away, she kicks up some leaves that are or petals, I guess, in this forest of giant flowers. And sitting in a little bowl on the ground is a bowl full of good berries. And it's a note that says, hi, and then T and T. Dynamite.
I'll call Litsea back. I'll say, Litsea, good berries. I think it's from Tess.
I'm gonna pick up the note and inspect it, and then fold my arms and get really grouchy and be like, Lakir, I know you think you're being nice, but this is really mean, and I'm gonna start to cry even more.
Oh, Litsea, when have you ever known me to be nice? That will be in an offended tone, like the hand to the chest, Litsea.
Well, then that's a really mean joke to play on me right now.
It's not a joke. I do not have the way to create good berries. If you did, do you think I'd suggest hunting?
I'm just gonna grab one of the good berries and just march off, not knowing what to think or whether or not to believe him.
Lakir will shrug and take one of the good berries and eat it and have himself a filling breakfast.
And lunch and dinner.
I'll take the bowl back and I'll say, we have a gift from us from someone. I think an old friend.
Sure, I'll trust random berries in a bowl. And then I'll eat one too.
Scene cuts over to Yui, pretend attacking somebody who beat him in Dragon Chess. Ah! Oh. All right.
Torinn, would you like one?
A good berry?
Yes.
My God.
I'll toss him a good berry. How many are left over?
There's 5.
Oh, just total in the bowl? Mm-hmm. Okay. So everyone took one. I'll just kind of toss the bowl to the side and go and... Well, that's food out of the way. Is everyone ready to depart?
Yeah, I stopped sulking a little bit after hearing Torinn mock Lakir a little bit, and I'm good to go.
You are our guide, Jack. Lead the way.
Can do. And I will lead the way.
Yeah, so you guys all start walking your way through, following like a trail per se in this giant forest. As you guys are getting deeper, things are getting bigger. You're seeing insects that are, the size of mastiffs, and you're seeing gigantic footprints of other animals that you could assume to be around.
Cast a mage armor, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Speaking of armor class, I think there was something that you guys were going to give me. As soon as you said mage armor, I was like...
Oh, yeah. So I think Yui is the last one to have it.
Okay.
So I'll be, playing around with the shield and, come back over to the group and be like, so we were trying to decide who should have this when we went to bed.
It's a shield that follows you around.
This will boost the defensive capabilities of anyone who wears it.
I'm pretty good at dodging, so I might not need
Are
the
you wearing
shield.
armor?
I have my glamored leather armor.
Yui and Litsea, you both already have armor to assist you,
I'm wearing a robe,
but it's a magical robe,
but it's
right?
magical. I do have a high enough AC that I'm not concerned about it.
Okay. So that would leave one of us without armor, naturally more defenseless. Between you and I, Torinn, I would say I'm the more agile and nimble of us. Jack, I don't know. Are you...
Well, that sounds like we figured it out. Here you go. And I'll, take it off and throw it haphazardly. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Yeah. I swallow it, and the shield forms inside myself, and I just explode. And then I'm dead, and this shield is just floating around me. What's that?
This is how possessed items comes out.
Now I'm
Yeah.
possessed by your soul.
Yeah. Guess I'll whoa, and I'll catch it. Thanks, Yui. Mm-hmm. Would you like something in return?
No, it wasn't even mine. It was the group's.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so metagame, Torinn. Are you still carrying around that sombrero?
I am, yes. I have I've got my sombrero.
Do you wear it on your back or on your head? I just need to know.
I would imagine during the day I wear it on my head, and then at nighttime I have it hanging on my back. But then I also got my poncho.
That is such an important note. I just, for any fan art artists out there, Torinn needs to have a sombrero. How great is a Dragonborn with sombrero?
As we're traveling along now that he's got his shield, I might try to play around with it a little bit. Force Torinn to move the shield to block me as I'll
Throw a knife. Yeah.
try some little stabs. I attack at always AC 1 below.
Yeah. How much does it help the AC?
So it gives you a +2, similar to a shield, except you don't have to have one arm occupied with a shield. It's just a shield that follows you around.
Yay, free shields.
With that, though, you guys are walking along. Who is in the lead?
It's me.
Okay, and who is behind Jack to do a double perception check?
I mean, I can be. I'm going to be reading from my book most of the time, the book, because I'm partway through the second volume. So
I'd say you're probably at the back then.
Yeah.
Or in the middle.
yeah, I figured probably towards the back. I feel like I'd be a little lacking behind
I
everyone.
was also going to be towards the back, working on my broom for as long as we're walking.
Okay.
I feel like Yui's kind of sporadic where he runs around, so I probably would also make a perception check since I'll be a little bit forward, to the left, to the right, anywhere at any moment.
Sometimes ahead of me.
All right, if Jack and Yui could make me a perception check.
Sometimes on top of your shoulders.
Yeah, just climb up.
An 11.
15.
Nice. Okay, Yui, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh no.
Ripperoni.
It's going to be a 4 plus my ish, which will put me at 9.
You will take 4 points of fall damage.
Easy. All right.
As you fall into a giant footprint that is 10 feet deep.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Team. Hey, team. There's a really large footprint over here.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
So yeah, you fall down 10 feet. Jack, you're able to see it just in time. You almost fall in with Yui. You stop yourself. Apparently Yui went in front of you for this portion, but
Right as he starts to run ahead.
Probably the way I imagine is he like saw it and stopped, but me like haphazardly like running past him like afterwards, like oh.
Yeah, like you glanced up at me. We're like, I'm gonna run in front of you, and then just whoop, straight over the edge.
and then Yui, you'll fall in, and then you'll hear a voice from behind one of the trees. Yui, we've been looking for you.
Dad?
I've seen my dad.
Yes. No. And then a human person who is a few years older than you, about 16, will walk out from behind the trees. They have a glowing symbol on the top of their head, and they are wearing robes, but the robes have a symbol of the Lambs of Slaughter on it. And you recognize this person to be one of your old classmates when you were young.
Oh.
When they were teaching you how to be what you are.
So like they were like in the same place as me throughout the process. Oh, wait. Oh, did you get away as well?
No, actually, I'm sent here to take you back.
Oh, and I'm gonna leap up out of the thing if I can.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
Kind of like come stand like a little bit behind Jack right here.
Yeah, I'll pull you up. Like
Yeah.
I'll bend over, or probably lay down on my stomach and
Yeah.
reach my hand down so he can jump up and grab it. Just
Yeah, it
pull him
works
up.
out. And she's just like, I mean, I don't want to take you by force, but I will.
No, you won't.
I mean, okay.
Bye now.
Everyone roll me
Jack's making
initiative.
hard eye contact.
Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh no.
There goes my nat 20.
A 5.
13.
Also 13.
Roll off. Double roll off. Do it again.
2.
Oh no.
18.
Hey. Okay, so Litsea will be first at a 13, but does anyone get higher than a 13? Yui?
Sorry. I got a nat 20.
A nat 20. Okay. Torinn, I'm going to give you a surprise round. You get to act first.
Okay.
But we'll do that in a second here. Yui, what'd you get?
22?
Oh, nice.
Not nat 20 though.
Yes. So you'll just go right after Torinn. Torinn, you are up. You get a surprise round with your natural 20. And there is one monk-looking lady standing in front of you, and that's all you can see.
Okay. We rolled initiative because she attacked us.
She hasn't attacked yet, but if
She
you'd
seemed
like
aggressive.
to, she seemed
Oh,
aggressive because
okay.
she said that she would take Yui hostile if need be.
And then Jack said no, and she probably like, pulled her weapons at that point or something.
Pulled her fists, yes.
She squared up.
Okay.
Crane pose.
If someone ever takes a crane pose on you, try to get a surprise round off.
Sweep
That
the
is-
leg, take him down, and
If I attempted to, like, not fight, if I attempted to intimidate, to I'll step forward and say, like, not a step closer, and I'll like huff smoke through my nostrils and attempt to intimidate so that they are like, whoa, oh snap, maybe we shouldn't mess with these guys. Natural 20 again.
Natural 20. Okay. She will back up, and she's like, I'm really, really sorry. I don't necessarily want to fight you. I'm willing to be non-confrontational here. I just need the kid.
You can't have the kid.
Okay, guys, you can come out now. And with the natural 20, she will usher the people out of hiding. 3 monks will appear from behind the trees and just take a step to the right and show themselves. So they will no longer have the element of surprise on you. But regardless, she's like, I've got orders. I can't leave here without the kid. You don't know what they're going to do to me.
Okay.
Why are you still with them?
Come find out.
I think I'm gonna need more information than that.
Come find out.
They spent a lot of time getting me free.
You're right. And then she'll take her fighting pose again. And then Torinn, it's still your turn.
Okay. Taking a fighting pose again, eh?
Yes.
She's more intimidated by the people in charge of her
Yes.
than she is the small dragonborn.
I'm gonna say, well, you didn't have to die today, but I guess you'll die on your own terms, I guess. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
It'll be at disadvantage because she's standing next to you.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Hey, you've rolled 2 natural 20s
I know,
tonight,
what-
so let's keep that
So
going.
2 natural
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, for real.
Gotta keep it even.
Okay, and I'm also gonna use a magic option. I don't know if I have to say before if I use it or not, and if it fails, it burns a sorcery point.
If it failed, I wouldn't make you spend the sorcery point. It's fine.
Okay.
It's like a paladin with smite.
Okay.
Like if they don't hit, they can't smite.
I'll cast this as an empowered spell.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. There's no way that's gonna hit. Yeah, so that would only be a 10 to hit.
That, unfortunately, a 10 does not hit. But with that, you get a second action, not as a bonus round. This is your turn again, Torinn, as you get the jump on things.
I'm gonna like attempt to hit her. I miss, and I guess I'll take a step back, and which would probably open an opportunity attack, which is totally cool.
Okay.
Do your worst.
A 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to make me a strength save.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. Oh my
Dude.
gosh. Okay, yeah. With the natural 20, you're not affected. You'll take that 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you back up, and it's your turn still.
Okay. Now, I shall cast Chromatic Orb as an empowered spell
Okay.
and try to hit this lady. I got the same roll, dude. I got a 2 again, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I missed again.
Yeah, you miss again.
Dang.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, awesome. You just shoot 2 chromatic orbs into the trees. Yui, it's gonna be your turn.
alrighty. Well, seeing them like actually start fighting, I will summon some daggers in my hand, make some quick attacks against the immediately aggressive monk lady that I used to know.
Monk lady that I used to know.
Monk lady.
That's gonna be 16.
That will not hit. She like dodges agilely with her. It's still in her crane pose, you know. She sweeps the leg.
9.
A 9, unfortunately, will not hit.
So I'll like summon the daggers, like throw them, but dodges them.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that should be it.
All right, that's going to bring us to the first monk's turn, who is standing right next to Jack. She is going to, I guess, attack Jack.
I am the one who told her no first.
Yes, that's true. So, Jack, that is going to be that's not great, 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah, thought so. And she'll attack again. A 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And then also, she'll do a third attack. 9 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. And she'll deal max damage with 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I'm
Yikes.
going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
17.
That just succeeds. So she chops you in the head with this thing, and nothing happens. You feel a little bit frustrated that just happened, though. And with that, she's going to use her bonus action to disengage, and then she will run back into the trees. And that'll be the end of her turn. But then there's a second monk who goes at the same time as her. Seeing that the other monk lady attacked you, Jack, unfortunately, that means that they are going to kind of pile on you. You're going to see a knife throw out from the trees, similar to Yui's knives. That's going to be a 12 to hit,
Miss.
and a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That'll be another 12 points of damage. And then
Piercing.
And then this third attack, that is a natural 2, so she will not hit.
Correct.
And so a few spectral knives go past your head. One of them lands clean in your shoulder, and then that will be the end of the first set of monks' turns. Then it's going to be Litsea, your turn.
I would like to. Can I see?
You can see
what
all of
can
them.
Okay, I can see all of them, but they're like
Ducking behind trees.
partially hidden.
They've got 3/4 cover right now.
Gross.
Yeah. 3/4 cover gives them +5 to AC. Unless you were to walk around the tree and then...
So actually, it looks like I'm close enough to. There is a person to my right that I'm going to run up towards and kind of around the tree, so that I can make a close range attack. So I can use my nunchucks.
Nice. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, minimum damage.
That would be minimum damage at 7.
7 points of damage.
That's not
okay.
bad for minimum,
No,
though.
that's not bad at all.
It's my best weapon.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your action, Litsea?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. With that, we're going to go around to monk 3 and 4. Monk number 3 is going to pop out from behind the tree, and they're going to throw some throwing knives at Jack.
Again?
Does a 9 hit your armor class?
No, it does not, sir.
Does a 17 hit your armor class?
No, it does not, sir.
And a third attack, does a natural 1 hit your armor class? No, it does not. All right, and then the fourth monk is going to attack you again, Jack. Does a 10 hit your armor class?
Nope.
A 12?
Nope.
And the third attack, ooh, okay. Does a 20 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Yes. You roll enough times.
Math.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna block that.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't take that damage, though?
You don't take the damage.
Yeah, so
Excellent. Thank
Lakir's ward will
Oh.
envelop you,
Blessed.
and that 8 points of damage is going to go towards your ward. Yeah, that's the end of their turn.
You're my hero.
You just watch a bunch of knives zoom past your head, and you're like, "Wow, I understand now why Yui has not been captured."
Seriously, just about at 50% health.
And with that, it is going to be Jack. Your turn.
Oh, yikes. At least they're not directly next to me anymore. But you said they have 3/4 cover from everywhere, basically.
Unless you move.
Unless I move. Because I want to go after the girl who started all this.
Right.
If I were to move, let's see, 15 feet to my left, just
I'd give her
along
half
the
cover
heel.
instead.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
curious. Between the trees.
Between the trees. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Half
she'll
cover?
have half cover.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll just blast with some Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
That's a natural 17.
That'll hit. I'm guessing.
Because that's a 27.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure your bonus is crazy. So.
Yeah, and I'll roll the second one to hit too, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
fire both.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. 17 force damage.
But yeah, so she takes 17 points of damage from your Eldritch Blast. That looked like it hurt her pretty good.
Nice.
But with that, we're going to go to Lakir. Your turn.
I will go and walk forward
Okay.
and just say, "You're right. You really don't want to fight us." And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray and make it look like I'm going for the one Jack is fighting before quickly swiveling over and sending all 3 at the girl Litsea's attacking.
Gotcha. So she won't have any cover, so she will have plain AC.
Yeah. Natural 1,
Okay.
a 15 to hit,
Does not hit.
and wow, 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, roll me damage for the natural 1.
8 points of fire damage.
Okay, the flower tree right next to Litsea is going to catch a blaze. Litsea, you don't take any damage, but it is still concerning.
And then with the rest of my movement, I will move back another 5 feet. I'm attempting to I'm trying to get behind a tree from each of their perspectives.
That's, smart. I did not consider this.
All right, awesome. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, and that's going to go back around to Torinn. Your turn.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Bastion of Law for Yui. And I'm going to give him a ward.
Nice.
And I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points to do it. And basically, you have 2 d8s that you can use. And anytime you take damage, you can roll either of those d8s. Like you can do one at a time or both, and it'll reduce the damage by that amount.
Awesome.
And then I guess I will move.
So you move right up behind Litsea.
Oh, is Litsea over there?
Yeah.
Okay, but see, there's a tree.
Sorry,
all
the
these,
trees.
all these trees are.
The tree's on fire.
Okay,
My
cool.
mini is
Litsea
teeny.
actually saying that in game. I'm
So
so
small.
The fire lights a flame.
And then that'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Yui, it's gonna be your turn now.
Alrighty, well, I'll like slip up, I'll like dive into like that fallen tree, like kind of wedge my way. So like in between like a standing tree and a falling tree, summon 2 knives and like chuck them at this guy that we are now all running at.
Awesome. Okay, roll to hit.
12?
12 will not hit.
Does a nat 20 land?
Yes, that'll definitely hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll double dice for me, sir.
Ooh. Alright, so that's going to be 9 plus 5, so that's going to be 14 damage with that knife.
Nice. Okay. So you deal 14 points of damage to this monk lady, and she glares at you, and she's like, just come with us. We could show you how to use those knives better. That will go around to the first 2 set of monks. So the first monk will walk around 20 feet and walk straight up in front of Jack. And then she will attack with her unarmed strikes. So that's going to be a 17 to hit,
Miss.
a 24 to hit,
That'll hit.
and a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
And this is bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. 15 points of bludgeoning damage is what you'll take, Jack. And I'm going
7
to need
points
you...
of bludgeoning damage is what I'll take.
Oh, nice. I'll need you to...
And sorry, I'm still have my ward around him, so he'll not take that 7. He'll take
excellent.
0.
Okay, and I'm
My
gonna
hero.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Nice, and I'm gonna need you to roll me a Strength save.
This has been the episodes of Nat 20.
F, that's a natural 2.
No.
Oh,
20s and 2s. All
That's a 2
episodes.
total. I got no strength.
all right. Well, they are going to kick you in the shoulder. If you fail, you lose use of your arms and hands. While affected in this way, a creature that uses a spell or cantrip requiring somatic components necessary for spells must make an attack roll at disadvantage,
Tell me I can't use my feet.
or your hands.
Well, I mean, like, I can't use my feet to cast spells.
Oh, I mean, no, you can't. No, I was
Wiggle
like,
my toes.
you can't use your feet. You can't use your hands. While affected in this way, a creature and your weapon attacks have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Is it both arms or just the one?
Both arms. Yes, and so with that, you get a save at the beginning of each of your turns.
Okay, I was about to say, do we get another save on that, or is that just
no,
permanent?
it's a save on the beginning of your turns. And with that is going to be the end of her turn. The lady that is being surrounded right now is going to look at Yui and frown, and then she's going to go for Litsea because she does not want to hurt the goods that is Yui, and so she'll roll her attacks: a natural 20 to hit, a 14 to hit,
Doesn't hit.
and then a 10 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
You'll take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'll need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
No way. Okay, so the effect doesn't happen to you. They're both going to use their movement to disengage, or their bonus action to disengage and run away. And with that, that'll be the end of their turn. It is going to be Litsea's turn.
It's okay. I can get there if I walk all the way around the flower to the closest bad guy, which is a different person than I was previously attacking. But I'm going to now attack this man with my nunchucks.
Okay, roll to hit.
21.
That'll hit.
8 points of damage.
All right, awesome. You hit this guy over the head. He has a shaved head. He looks very monk-esque. And you hit him over the head with your nunchucks. And with that, is that the end of your turn, Litsea?
Indeed.
The other monks are going to go. This one monk will throw some throwing knives at you, Jack. A 13 to hit.
Miss.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And you will take 19 points of piercing damage. That's their turn. Are you still standing?
Yeah, but I'm looking rough.
All right, awesome. And with that, it's going to be the other monk's turn. He's going to walk around to right in front of where Yui is, and he's going to try and make an attack at you, Jack, at disadvantage, as well as you're going to get, I think, a +2 to your AC as well. So is your AC now 20?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's going to try and make 3 attacks against you anyway. I'm pissed because I rolled a natural 20, but it's at disadvantage. So that's a 12 to hit,
Nope.
a 13 to hit,
Nope.
and a 19 to hit. You got a +2.
Let's go, it's a miss!
All right. So with that, he throws 3 knives at you. Yui's like hitting his elbow every single time to make sure it's just a little too high.
Stick my fork.
And with that, that's the end of his turn. It's going to be Jack, your turn.
We should join the others. We don't have much strength on our own.
You're right, but I have a different plan, and I'm going to use a bonus action to begin flying.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly 60 feet in the air.
Up.
Actually, you know what? It's only 30-foot fly speed.
Okay, so
So
you
I
can-
think I'm trying to decide if I want to double move or not, if I want to also attack in this turn. I think I'm just going to fly straight up 30 feet.
That'll basically ruin their plus to AC.
Yes,
so that's,
exactly.
Yes, that's very good.
And they can't punch me. But they can still throw knives at me.
They can, yes, but at disadvantage.
And I'm actually also, if it's something I'm casting on myself with somatic component, it does have somatic components.
You can cast a spell. It has to be, you have to make an attack roll. Even though you're not attacking anything, you'll make an attack roll, and you have to beat the DC, which is going to be 16. It's a strength save because you're using your hands.
Oh, you get that on the start of your turn anyway.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I get the save on the start of my turn, right? Okay, let me do that before anything else. It's a natural one.
Okay, so you don't save.
Okay, so I'm 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah,
My
so,
genie.
Yep, you fly up 30 feet in the air.
And then
Your
the spell
hands
I
hurt.
want to cast is also on myself, though.
Okay, so you'll roll. Does it have somatic components?
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll have to roll a 16 or higher to pass.
Nope, that's a 7 without any bonuses.
Unfortunately, the spells will fail. You won't lose a spell slot or anything. With that, Lakir, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to go forward 5 feet, and then I am going to point at the one that they're all surrounded by, and I'll say, focus him, and then I'm going to cast another Scorching Ray and hope I can actually hit this time.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hey, natural 19 for 27,
That'll hit.
10 for 18,
That'll hit.
and 13 for 21.
That'll hit.
Perfect. 11 points of damage on the first one, or 12 points of fire damage on the first one, 11 points on the second one, and 10 points on the third. So 33 points of damage?
Wow. Okay. So this guy looks absolutely bloodied. He looks very in pain. But as he looks so much in pain, he's on fire. He looks at you. He looks down at Yui since he's standing right over him, and he says, "Come with me, or I will shoot your friend out of the air."
You'll miss.
With Yui saying you'll miss, I think that's where we're going to end our session for tonight. My name is Cade. I'm the host and dungeon master of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I'm joined here by the players to my left.
Mason playing Lakir.
Brooklyn playing Litsea.
Jameson playing Jack, who's almost dead.
Danny playing Yui.
Caden playing Torinn.
All right, awesome. If you like this episode, go ahead and give us a review. It really helps us out, or refer us to a friend. And if you don't have time for either of those things, you know what you should do? Head on over to patreon.com/knocked and go support our Patreon, because that's the way that Cade gets to live his dreams.
Hey, you know about our Patreon? You could become an NPC. You could help create an NPC for our world. You could help write our intro and plug whatever you want. Give us a little message or ask any of our cast members a question. Our
Yeah.
Patreon has some awesome things to offer, so you should at least go check it out.
Yeah.
Do it and you're cool.
Yeah, I'll even let you make a bad guy.
You could maybe kill me.
Come screw us over. Yeah.
All right. Do you know what this campaign needs? This character. Yeah. We do need that. So do it.
Awesome. And we hope you remember when life knocks you flat on your back, all you got to do is keep rolling, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.